Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here and welcome to a new video, Real Life Thursday. Today it is an announcement. Yes, no real life, fictional shenanigans this time. Today we're here to talk about real life stuff. Do you like this camera angle? Because I quite do. I quite like this. It's actually on the table there. And this is like the back room and everything, so might as well just try something different out for once. Anyway, I have some big news to talk about. Obviously, a lot of you probably already know about this, but this is something that I think that is quite big news. We have a site now. I have a site up that I've paid for roughly $60 between the four of us. Angus doesn't pay because he's a stingy, cultured person. No, he's not. But yes, it is called slidespin.tv. Don't you love that name? Not .com, not .co.uk, not US, not .tv. You know why? Because essentially it's going to be using our content from YouTube on there, like a TV station in a way, but it's also like a TV. Can you imagine this TV station where you're actually just looking at text? Yeah, in a way that's what we are, because we will have a lot of text articles. Anyway, the first thing you're probably wondering, and I have to address this before we begin, what about Crashcast? Now, that was something that we tried out. It didn't work out. We left or whatever. A few people were kicked out, and unfortunately, then after that, the site pretty much went. Just nothing really happened on it. So essentially, we're no longer a part of that. Everyone that I said was a part of Crashcast, like Angus, Andrew, and Al, and now part of Slidespin, which is good. So essentially, we'll forget about that. I will replace the links with the Slidespin stuff. Now, the difference between Crashcast and this site is that obviously we are in charge, so that's nothing. It's not that there's anything wrong with not being in charge. It's the fact that we have complete control over what we do to the site. Unlike last time, we weren't organised enough. This time, what I'm going to make sure is that everyone gets everything done. There'll be videos on there every single day, where they'll be from YouTube, yes, so most of them will be from YouTube, but what you also want to expect is completely new content, actual exclusive stuff to the site, to actually give you an incentive more than just, checking out the site because you see our videos. So a lot of us are dissatisfied with the YouTube subscriber system and the channels. And so we thought that, why don't we have Slidespin as a place where you can actually get all of our stuff in a much easier method than YouTube. We'll all have a page, and on these pages you actually be able to view entire LPs embedded on the thing. You be able to comment on the page. You be able to do whatever the hell you want. It's basically, we're using it as an attempt to deviate you from YouTube, so you actually check it out on Slidespin. And then on Slidespin, so you have at least 4 people's content every day. Provided that Ratchet5 and Angus upload every day. You've got someone like Al and I, we upload every day. The other two do sometimes, they're currently on a bit of a hiatus, that doesn't matter. Expect at least 2 videos a day, at least my stuff, and I highly suggest you actually go on that site and comment instead. Now, old LPs won't be posted there as an individual thing, like an individual post. Instead, they'll be part of the old category where every single part of the LP will be embedded. But then as well as that, you'll be able to have comment on the LP as a whole down with the Discuss commenting system, which is a fantastic system. But new LPs, so Spyro 2, you just get the whole category. You won't get the individual parts. But the new LPs they'll do, every single part will be an individual thing like that. So like here's the next post, and you'll be able to comment individually. And I would honestly think it's better to comment on there. I mean, you can still chuck in a like on YouTube and everything, but I suggest you create a Discuss account. You can actually create an account with our site as well if you really want to. That's more of a WordPress thing. But the good thing is that you'll be able to comment. You'll be able to comment on our stuff, and I honestly think that it's better with this system because it's a very easy upvote to the system, downloads, kind of like Reddit. And just generally, I've worked really, really hard on the theme. That's something that I will say I've been very proud of with the site, that I will brag about, is the theme is, well, yes, it's based off someone else's theme, but I've heavily customized it to make sure it looks as best as possible. Like, so many changes went to it that you wouldn't believe, like how complicated it is just to do a minor thing. The point is, very, very, very happy with what the site looks like, and I think that honestly, I really think this is going to be a big thing. So obviously go check out slidespin.tv. Post will be starting in the next couple of weeks. To give you a bit of a teaser for the Spyro 2 fans, Al's got an article coming up very soon about Spyro 2 and how it could be rushed. Basically kind of continuing the discussion we've been having on my Spyro 2 LP. Expect that in text and actual proper writing, it's fucking fantastic. I've got an article coming up as well about Ratchet & Clank. You know, also my Blip TV channel, which I've forgotten about as well. Blip TV will be the new home of the Blip TV LP. So if you want more LPs from me, not just written articles and just an embedding place, you have to go to slidespin.tv to get more LPs. Because eventually I'm going to be doing a shitload of LPs with Slidespin exclusively, because YouTube kind of pisses me off a little bit. There's so many errors with the subscriptions and stuff. You go to this site, easy place to make community, easy place to enjoy the videos, and you know, you get exclusive stuff. So enough with the rambling. I quite like using hand movements for some reason. Apparently it's a European thing, I heard. Actually, my friend Daniel Sacco, he always uses his hands, and he's Polish, so you know, he's always like, the Polish World War. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you in a future video.